Alright folks, we are back. We've got the black onyx so we could talk to the man. And he said, as long as there are crazed dwarves, the deadly threat of the meteorite will loom over the elves. Use this key to open the next door to get to conflict. Fight for the elves. Alright, so we've got that key, and we had better not accident. Oh, gosh darn it. Oof, wow, that is the worst possible result we could have had with this guy. Other than we didn't drink the poison, which, okay, fair enough. Alright, let's try not to get knocked out this door immediately, because that would be a bad thing. So, new area, new music. So you gotta give him credit for this music here. And this, you can see we're clearly in a tree branch right now, which is kind of cool. Gosh darn it, get over here. I don't know, it's kind of cool to think about a large tree that everybody lives inside of. You know, that is like a biosphere unto itself. But of course, there's stuff outside the tree as well. Because the first elf town that we were in was a place of, you know, ooh. Foreground graphics, how about that? Good, this guy didn't shoot anything, he just kind of tries to ambush it by coming up out of the ground. But it's kind of a neat concept to think about, you know? Apparently, a lot of people are, what's the word for it? At least the surrounding communities are reliant on this tree. Which is supposed to put out water and all that. I think that's the whole issue, is that lack of water. Although, I mean, does the rainfall not support the biosphere there? Or the biosphere, I don't mean the biosphere, but I mean, does it not support the needs of that community? I don't know. Maybe the population's growing too big so that, you know, rainfall is not sufficient. Not sure, a game doesn't go into it, probably shouldn't go into it. This is a fantasy game. So, I took a left turn there. I don't know if that's a good turn or not. So I guess we'll find out, won't we? Ooh, a door. There is the mark of king. Alright, well, I don't want to go here yet. I'm going to check out the other one first. Because I might have to come back, and if I got to come back, then guess what? I don't have a king key. Unless there's a king key in there, which... Oh, gosh darn it, look at that. There's poison right there. Which is kind of silly that I got to avoid this bottle of poison. I mean, couldn't we just, like, you know, not drink it? No, the answer is not. Yeah, it's not that much damage, but it's not too good. Luckily, the game makes it up to us. I feel sorry for having been so shiesty. That's a pretty cool song, I think. You gotta praise this game, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'd say it's better than Zelda 2. Of which I think is... Oh, there you go. Oh, cool. Next down. Which I think is the closest analogy to it. This game's a lot more linear, a lot less exploration. But, you know, it's got the leveling. It's got money, it's got equipment management. Kind of cool, more platforming, although I don't know if that's good or not. The town is surrounded by doors for protection. Doors? Well, I didn't come in a door to come here. I mean, I kind of did, but kind of not. Alright, let's go get some dried meat to bring energy. 350, well, yeah. So there's no smoke here, so I don't know why the prices went up, but whatever. Other than it's a video game, and the further you go, you get more, and everything's more expensive. That's the iron law of video games. Just like the iron law of wages that was referred to by Karl Marx, which didn't quite come to fruition. I am a guardian of the guru. He is an important person. Is he? I just mean because wages have gone up. Like, people aren't working for slave labor. Hey, title of champion. Okay, you just gonna give me the meditation? You need peace of mind. I will meditate with you. Will I blink like you? Yeah, see, the passwords get really long in this game. Real onerous. Alright, what's up? This is a trading town called Conflict. Well, could you say I could conflate this town with trade? I sell tools. What would you like? Well, let's buy something. What'd you like? Giant blade. Let's save up for that. Luckily, I've already got that magic shield. Wing boots have went way through the roof price-wise. So that's great. And by great, I mean not great. I used to go to the town of dwarves quite often when we had business with them. But now we do not. The town used to prosper from trading with the dwarves. Okay. So this whole, what's his name? Bar here is let us know that the relations between the dwarves have not always been bad. So you can't go off to the right here. Did we talk to him yet? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Trading town called Conflict. Well, they are trading something good. That giant fork is the second best sword in the whole game. So we're definitely going to want to go ahead and get a hold of it. So we will be saving up money to get there, which I will do eventually, but of course off camera. I don't want you people to have to watch me waste a lot of time with it. I'd also really like to find out. Well, there's not much more to it. There's 2 doors here. Does this one also need a key? You better believe it, baby. So that's kind of lame because the last thing I want to do... Oh, that's weird. So anyway, guys, I'm going to take a few minutes to get the necessary cash together to buy that giant fork, and also to see which of those 2 doors I need to go into. Because, I mean, let's be frank here. It would be silly of me to go and do what? Whoa! A live one there. It'd be silly of me to go further and go in another useless tower, waste a king key that I can't buy in this area, and then have to come back. So, anyway, I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, hello folks. We're back and ready, back in action. And as you can see, we've got a considerable amount of money. I bought one more king key. So let's go get our giant blade. Giant fork, that's a little bit ridiculous, although it looks fork-like in nature with its 3 prongs, very trident-like, but held like a sword as far as I could see. Yeah, because it's got a sword hilt on it. I'm not some sword expert, okay? I want to go ahead and emphasize that right now. I'm not one of those guys who's got a big sword collection in my house. That's the province of people who, I don't know, I'm not that kind of guy. Let's just say that. I don't see the real use of having a bunch of swords in my house. That would be kind of ridiculous. I mean, I'm certainly not going to use them, either for home defense or for anything, really. I mean, just, it's a big expensive hobby. I mean, I do have quite a bit of old video games, but I could play those, I guess. Although I usually use this gosh darn emulator because I'm probably going to get a capture card soon so I can do a little bit more of this with the NES. It feels more pure that way anyway. And I'd like to use my NES, you know? Aha! You can see that now our graphic has changed. It looks pretty darn nasty, don't it? It looks like we're really a killing machine here. And it's night. Gosh darn it. Will you die? Well, you won't die if I don't hit you, that's for sure. Alright, good. Alright, well, whatever. Alright. I don't know if I can avoid... I know I can avoid that guy. I don't know if I can avoid that poison is what I was gonna say. Before I proved that I could not avoid. Yeah, well, not that time I couldn't. I actually avoided it on the way up. So, coming up, we actually have a chance to earn a helmet that we're not able to use. Which is kind of silly if you think about it. We cannot use it until such time as we have collected the battle whatever. The battle suit and the Dragon Slayer, which are the 2 best items in the game, both of which I believe we have to find. We cannot purchase them. Alright, I'm so paranoid about accidentally, what's the word for it? About accidentally going out that door and wasting my... Oh, gosh darn it. I want to kill this guy because I need his bread. Because we're coming up to a boss battle in a minute here. I like to go in there fresh, of course. These guys, I don't know how easy they're going to make that job. I don't really know these guys' pattern exactly. Oh, well, I do know their pattern is if you walk right into them, they hurt you. I think these guys, there's supposed to be an ointment here, too. But I'm going to be heedless about it and guess that I can... Oof, jeez, well, I called that just wrong, didn't I? Alright. Could probably go magic crazy on him if I want to there. Be nice if I get him in a corner and just smash him up. I heard that's a tactic that you can use. But damned if I know how to use it. And I'll probably just do better if I just kind of never hit him, I guess. Screw it. Take death magic. Eat it. I'm not going to mess with you. Thank you. Thank you for the battle helmet. Which we don't even have helmets yet, so whatever. The point is we can't equip the damn thing yet, so... Okay, so he's going to look around before he makes a great leap. I don't think these guys can leap up here because they don't have the clearance to do so. Oh yeah, I wanted to smash him for the money. We got a fair amount of money from that, which is good because we're pretty poor right now. After I bought those keys and after I bought the... God dang. Just have a hard time not getting hit by things. It's a good thing the game is moderately generous with our hit points and moderately generous with our maneuverability and such. Although I will say, yeah, like I said, there's a lot. It feels like a lot of Castlevania in this as far as your jump control and such. Which you'll know, Castlevania. I did that. I swear to you, I'm not lying to you. I did actually make that one time without getting hit. That'll be the last time we're there, so I won't be able to show you that. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Gosh darn it. As unbelievable as that may seem, with my crappy level of play so far. So, alright, so we got the king key so we can continue on in our quest here, which is nice. And I'm going to pay the... As I understand it, actually the hospital has reasonable prices now. But, sunk cost fallacy, in for a penny, in for a pound. I don't know how much more cool equipment we have to buy anyway. I think the rest of the equipment might be all things that we find at this point. And I'm fully stocked with red potions. I'm not fully stocked, I got 4 of them. Maddox, I don't think we need any more in this game, but whatever, I got them. And I can't sell it anyway, so, you know, what can I do? Alright, we can go in with a full boat here, although I think there's a bread-bearing monster up there. Takes one less hit with the old dragon fork now. And that's not its name. Because the next weapon's a Dragon Slayer, so really that doesn't make any sense. I should not have bought that extra jack key, but I didn't realize the obsolescence of the equipment that would take place so quickly. You can see we're in a new section. We've got new branch colors here, which is interesting. I like how the game is definitely not, what's the word for it, monotonous as far as backgrounds go. Whoa, I wonder where you go if you drop down there. Do you just die? Could be. I don't know. I'm not interested in finding out either. But one thing's for sure, I need to land this so I can just hit this guy. Luckily, he doesn't shoot. He just stands there like a doofus. His only real strength is that if you're not expecting him, he can knock your butt off the platform. Alright, this guy, his special ability of being able to jump like a wild man is severely constricted in at branch height. Oh, thank God I didn't need a key, because I don't have one. Gosh darn it, you. You. Yeah, no choice. Oh, no, there's a choice. There's always a choice. Alright, whatever. I feel like there's gonna need to be a key for that door, which will constrict our choices. Yeah, of course, king key. We're not messing around. Nobody wants me to use my last jack key. Fine. I see how it is. It's my fault for being Mr. Complete Equipment List Man, which is a rather long and unwieldy title. Whoa, you are a speedy little turd, and my indecisiveness was almost my undoing there. I might have to use a potion if I don't find some... What the heck are you? Appearing and reappearing monsters. Okay. Aha, there's a bread bear. Of course, he's squirrely. Oh, Jesus Louises, really? Alright, that's it. I'm gonna use one of my potions. There's no sense in, like, being that cheap. You know, and, like, using an elixir, which is far more expensive. Yeesh. Alright. No, I didn't get the money that time, so he disproved my whole, well, not didn't disprove it, but certainly showed there are limits. There are limits, folks, to the game's generosity as far as you being able to... I mean, you can kill people off the edge of the screen, which is good, but you may not always get that gold, depending on how close they are. I probably should kill this guy, because his unpredictability makes me predict that I will have problems. Let me get up here. Higher seems better. It would seem better if you did it right. Alright. Alright. I was not aware of that, even though I'm moderately sure that he probably fell that same way to get down. And maybe he didn't. I don't know. I wasn't paying close attention to him, which is why I'm in the situation I'm in now, right? Which is fine. We're in a fine situation. There should be a town up here. I think there's a town up ahead. Yeah, alright. Excellent. A key shop. Daybreak is the town at the border. Is this Daybreak? So you can't tell because obviously in English, the fact that she mentioned it by name and said the town at the border, she would say this is. Or this town, common Daybreak, is the town at the border. Alright, what would you like? Tilt! And Giant Blade has gone up in price. Tilt is a magic, which is horrifically expensive, which I don't think I'll be purchasing right now. I could use another, whatever. Oh, whoops, guys, let me go ahead and check you guys out in the bar. Maybe I have some important information. Is this your first visit to this store? It is my first. Ma'am, you are the waitress here, as far as I can see. Did you get the battle suit? Well, you can see I didn't. So, it'd be nice if I could. Oh, look at this. There we go. Did I get a new title? Yeah, give you a title. Superhero. Make sure you live up to it. Now they're just kind of digging for titles, I think. The highest one is Lord, which is pretty good. Chevalier is one of them. I don't know if we already passed it. You are the famous warrior. You are as good looking as I've heard. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Look for the battle suit. Where? Just look for it, okay? Just in general. Oh, the cave continues. And here's a great place to get some money. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. And when we see you next time, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some dollar bills, y'all. And maybe we'll get that tilt spell. I'm actually going to kind of look to see how necessary that really is. And thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.